Okay, let's see. Hope everything works so far. Hope you guys can hear me. And today I was planning to do. Actually, I didn't plan anything. I just YOLO the whole thing. But yeah, we're going to do one of those sessions where I'm just doodling, sketching, studying, and you guys can just join me in and have a good vibe with me and draw together and yeah, like the previous session. So today what I want to do is I want to do some figure studies as a warm-up before I do the art that I'm working right now, the work in progress that I have for a contest. I draw this in your style, and yeah, that's what we are going to do for today. I've been drawing a couple like in the oh, there you go. Like I've been drawing a couple of them in the last few weeks. So yeah, I can show you guys a couple of them. Trying to figure out that gesture drawing with like simple shapes. This one doesn't normally take that long of a time. Like you can see, they are pretty simple, pretty just 3D shapes and all the stuff. And these are like, I think this one's worth the first one. Yeah, standing poses. Really like these ones. Today I'm actually going to do the same. I'm going to start with like some standing poses, and maybe we can do some sitting poses, and you know, we'll see where it goes. So let's jump right into it. I have to change my keyboard position here, because now the other day, I was thinking about buying one of like these things, but better, you know, like what's the name of this? I don't know, but you know, like a shortcut mini keyboard, something like that, for like hotkeys and stuff like that in the program, because I'm left-handed, and if you see me drawing like really often, I tend to use my, like the previous setup that I was using was like this, so I will use my let me change to Photoshop. So I will use basically my mouse and my pen at the same time. Like if I have this one set for space and the other button for Alt, and with Alt and right click, when I'm hovering on the tablet, I can like change the opacity and the size of my brush, just like that. And also, like I can press Alt and the wheel of my mouse and to zoom in and zoom out. But then I have to like move my hand from the tablet every time that I want to use any shortcuts, like Control C, Control V, Control U, all that stuff, right? And I never think about it, actually. Pretty dumb from my part. But someone told me the other day that I can just move my keyboard to the side like this, and just draw with my left hand and use the keys like with my right hand. I know, duh, but I never thought about that. I guess it's because I was always using the wheel of the mouse, but I just noticed that it doesn't really matter. So that's something else that I'm going to keep trying this time, to see how far we can go with that, and yeah, to get used to it, basically. Oh, hello, Joshua. Welcome. So, I don't know if you listened to everything that I said for now, but what we're going to do now is to I'm just going to sketch some poses like the ones that like these ones here that I did in the past, and I'm going to continue with that exercise. And yeah, you can join me if you want, and let's draw together. You see, I'm trying to work here. Yeah, go to your spot. No, stay there. I cannot draw when you are on my lap. Stay there. No. Stay there in your seat. Stay there. Yeah, don't look at me like that. So let's start with a standing pose. Something simple. Yeah, let's try this one with like the lady and the vampire costume. So the first method that I learned. Let me switch this so I can still getting used to that. Yeah, the first method that the method that I'm trying to implement myself now, for like posing and stuff like that, is like finding first the gesture with like these simple straight lines. And then build the body, build the 3D shapes of the body on top of that. Still getting used to it, but I saw someone using this and it was really, like, it looked really useful, so we'll see then. That's too much. Actually, I should do the vertical line for the center of gravity as well. Let's say that that's the high. Actually, let me do that in a new layer. That way I can move it around. And let's say here. That'll be the high of our character. And now let's tinker with the body. So if that's the half, this would be the crotch, more or less. And feet's more or less like here. It's a little bit this way, but not parallel. I'm going to make it more so the legs are a little bit longer. Yes, and then we do like the placeholders of the shoulder. Yep. And one arm. And the other one. Okay, that doesn't look too shabby. Probably pull the legs a little bit more up, like the whole hip. Let's see. Wait, how do I? Right, so funny. Like I don't know how I have been drawing for years without using my right hand for the keys. Like that's insane now that I think about it. Oh yeah, I know Control T, but like you know when you kind of like nudge it, you know when you press Control and then with the arrows you can like move it a little tiny bit every so slightly. Oh wait, no, you can actually press just Control T like you said and then move it with the arrows. Ah. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, figure it out right now. Thanks for joining, by the way, Tsotse. Hope you feel comfortable here. So now let's see if I can make some primitive shapes for this. Ooh. Well, glad you find me, man. That means the algorithm is working. Okay, let's try primitive shapes now. Okay, so the next is going into this direction and then pulling up like here. And let's see if we can make the box. Okay, so she have like a little twist to this direction here. Pointing there, and then this one is pointing more to the front. Let's see if we can make that happen. So I can see a little bit of the side of her here from this one. And from the other one I can see the sides, the other side, so there's definitely a twist there. Belly button and then crouch. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here goes like the joints of the leg. And let's see if I can make this one. So halfway through is the knee. And for this one, it's kind of like looking forward, so maybe we should do the cylinder this way and then like in the joint, making it point down like this. I do see that the leg is also pointing a little bit forward, so not forward, like what's the name of that? You know, when the feet is like not laying on the ground but like pointy, like this. Okay, and now for the other cylinder, it's kind of leaning backwards a little bit so I can see the upper part. And the knee is more or less in the same height. So let's skew it like this and boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we'll pay attention to the feet later. Something like that. And then yeah, I'll definitely have to rework that later. Hello, Aman. Yes, I do speak Spanish. Yo hablo español. No soy de España, pero hablo español. And let's see. It's not a... Is it a feline? No, it's not a feline. It's like a normal woman with like a bat costume. I might as well actually just put the reference on the side so you guys can see it. But yeah, like this is the reference that I'm drawing right now. And now that I'm seeing this, the angle of my arm is completely busted. So yeah, we have to fix that. And probably I will have to tweak it to the left side a little bit so I can't like, so the balance, I mean the angle of the picture is a little bit also tilted, but yeah. Oh, you mean this little guy here? Yeah. His name is Luis. It's pretty annoying sometimes, but it's a sweetie. Okay, so elbows definitely up. Am I in the wrong layer? Oh yeah, yes, I'm in the wrong layer. Dude, I feel so slow now using my right hand for all this stuff, but yeah. Like in the long roamings, definitely have to be better. What do you mean it's empty? Again, roll there. Yeah, that's normal. Like this one was also fighting a lot with my, because we have two cats here at home, and this one was fighting a lot with like the younger one when she came to the house. So it gets better. Like now they're playing and doing stuff together. So it definitely gets better. That's what I can tell you about it. Circle for the shoulder, cylinder for the arm, and another skew cylinder for the other arm. And for now the hen, I'm just going to leave it like a weird triangle shape like this, just to get the gesture. And for this cylinder we can, like, it's pointing a little bit backwards, so kind of see the top a little bit, even though we're in a lower angle. And now I'm going to skew this shape here and do the same weird shape for the hen. Wait, it's actually too weird. Yeah, more or less like that. And I'm going to add sphere for here for the joint, so we can put the hips a little bit, like portray them a little bit better. And yeah, that's a good structure. So I'm going to mix those layers and then just turn the opacity down so I can actually make the actual drawing now. But let's see, and let's pick another color a little bit darker that I can see what I'm doing. And let me pull up the reference of the mannequin. Where is that? There you go. There. Okay, so let's see. Pose here. Let's start with the rib cage. Like normally I can do this type of poses without doing all this structure, but the reason why I'm doing this right now is because I, like, when I have to do or create poses from memory, I kind of struggle. Like I tend to struggle a lot to make it come to life, so actually learning this process is helping me to, wing it when when I do have to do stuff from memory or use reference that are not exactly in the angle that I'm trying to learn, right? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with like this type of exercise and see where it goes. Oh, I'm using the round smudge tool. It's too strong for our back. Now, those spheres that I mentioned before, that's what we're going to do here now, so I can actually make that joint yoink. But now it's looking, wait, it's looking like the hips are pointing to the other side, and it's not what we want. We want it to be this way. So the line more clean. This. And so the ankle is like a mud face, so in the other direction, like this. Oh. And now we do the feet. What do you mean with feeling? What do you mean, like with if my poses have feeling? Like if I'm following the gesture, or do you mean like if I can tell emotions with the pose itself? Because that's the goal. Like I want to get so good with like these fundamentals that I can like tell, you know, like improve my acting with the poses and stuff like that. Also, like I want to tell stories, so yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like that's it. That's the goal. But like the thing is, like since I'm struggling with the actual like structure of the whole thing, like I still have to practice more of that. Like it's hard for me to think about, oh, okay, when someone is sad, then the pose is like hunching, and or when someone is happy or proud, let's say, like it's more, you know, more arch up, like more firm and stuff like that. Like I'm I'm not in the phase that I can think on that type of stuff, even though I know a little bit. Because I'm still struggling with like the more basic stuff of like actually getting the pose. Like I can do alright with like with the reference, but without the reference is the problem, right? And like I don't want to rely too much on reference. I want to be able to at least sketch an idea without having to use reference for in the similar pose and the similar composition of the idea that I want to put. That's a plan, at least. Yeah, I mean it's really hard to not do it when the only place that I can put the camera is here. So, so yeah, sorry about that, but sorry, no sorry. Up. I'm just going to wing the close really quickly. It's not as important for the exercise itself, so Yep, that's something. Falls is something that I definitely have to practice as well at some point. Fall, leather, and metals are the main materials that I want to learn at some point. I'm kind of familiar with metal so far, but could be better. I'm going to leave it. Or I'm not going to do it exactly the same way I have here. Like I said, not important right now. Okay, let's do the other leg that I didn't notice. That I haven't done that yet. Okay, that feed is weird. Are you going to do like fantasy art drawings and stuff like that? I mean, that's the reason why I want to learn leather, metal, and drapery. Okay, I think I'll leave this one like this. Actually, I don't like the face. I'll leave her without face. And yeah, let's just put the little horn thingies. Stay in character. Yeah, it's a quick pose. So where's my where's my holder? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Okay, let's do the next one. Yeah, again, weird shortcuts for me. So I'm going to put all of this in another folder. There we go. And then let's keep doing this. So what next? Yeah, let's try one with a bit more contrapposto. Let's try this one. Yep. Copy. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I see this is the line of the head. I'm not going to do the height because I can see it on the side this time, so that's probably too low, like too short. I don't know, like making the neck a little bit more bigger than that. Like large. So line of the shoulder, that's the head, then just kind of tilt into the side after the select. Yep, kind of tilt into the side. And those are some great reference. Do you have a trick or something to find them? Actually, I think that I already have like a mood board in Pinterest where I have like a lot of poses, and I spend a lot of time searching for those in the internet actually. But then once you have like a couple 50 something images, like you can click on get more ideas for the board, and Pinterest tends to do a really good job showing you similar images to that. Or you can also search by the little lens on the Pinterest that shows you similar image to the one they have selected. So yeah, it's basically like that. Actually, it's not that difficult. There are also like some people that do specifically references, like reference packages for like that type of stuff. Like Graffiti Studio, I think, was one of them, or is one of them. But normally I'm just scouting the internet for like stuff like this in random places. Like I don't tend to pay for reference packages for this type of purposes. Also, welcome to the channel, Flying. Let's go in this direction like this. Then the leg goes to this side, right? Still keep a little bit of gesture there. And then the hips go into the same direction of the eyes. So kind of like here. There's almost no twisting. Like almost like both are pointing almost to the same direction. And I can do my feet like this to point out. That's one, and that's the other one. But this one is too straight. You have to make diagonals. Like that. That's better. For this one, I think the crouch is too high in my case. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, okay, so the crouch. Let me deselect. Okay, you got the other color. Like this, I'm going to put the crouch in this place. And for the feet, they're kind of on the same spot almost, so halfway there, and like elbows in this direction. They're opening up through here, and they go to the hips, which we're going to end in this place. Like that. That looks good so far. Then the other hand is kind of like straight with like a like the sword here. Hey, that's, I think that's enough information for this stage. Now let's do the primitive. So she's looking down, so we can see a little bit of the top of the head, but I don't know about the side. It doesn't look like it. And the neck is bolted like to the opposite place. And here we will do the shoulders. So you have to make it like, this is going to be like the side of it. But, nah, that's too much of a deep curve, like too much tilting. I'm not seeing it from that lower angle either, so okay, how does it look in our reference? This is the side plane. And oh, because we're still looking from above. Okay. We're looking a little bit from above. That's why it's looking kind of weird as well. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, it's normal at the beginning. It's like, unless you train Pinterest like by just looking at the pictures that you want, it's going to be really hard to find the actual pictures that you're looking for. Because that's also the funny thing with Pinterest. Like if I'm sometimes when I'm doing a project, or this is so weird. Sometimes when I'm doing a project that it's like completely different to what I tend to do. Like let's say I have to draw birds, and I start looking for pictures of birds on the internet on Pinterest. Like then my whole Pinterest is just birds and ignores everything else that I was looking for in the previous years. So that's why I do all those mood boards, because then you can just click on the give me more ideas from Pinterest, and then it kind of helps. But yeah, like I get what you mean. Like, it's weird sometimes with Pinterest. Dude, am I tripping with this reference? Bum. Oh shit. Thank you for telling me that. Like, what the hell? Huh? Why did it change the screen though? What the hell? Thanks for telling me. it's a little bit from down angle, actually. Huh. Funny pose. Bro, I hate drawing shoes. It's one of those things that I still don't get. Oh my god. A weird looking boot. This one have to be more longer than that actually. Yeah, but that's the funny thing, like, it's like drawing feet, but different. True though. So many types of shoes, right? we'll figure it out on the second phase of the cleaning. Let's see how it looks from far away. Not that shabby. Okay. Swap the opacity of that and make the final cleanup. Hmm. Okay, what is going on here? Uh-huh. Okay. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Over clouds. Okay, so the crouch is on the other side, so I'm doing something wrong here. And we go again to the scary folders and towards the forbidden areas of the shoes. Oh man. Huh. We'll see about that one. Like, I don't know if I'm going to specifically practice drawing shoes right now when I'm struggling with the rest of my body. But yeah, definitely. Sometime. Maybe. Dude, that have to be painful. Nothing but shoes for 9 hours straight. Oh god, nightmare. That's a nightmare fuel thought. Yeah, okay, 8 is better. It's definitely screwed, man. Okay, let's leave that for later. But hands definitely I'll have to do like something like that, like 9 hours straight, only hands, and finally learn about that. Yeah, of course, man. We have to procrastinate the problems like ever, like always. Yeah, I mean, hands are fun, don't get me wrong. They're hard. I'll probably have to do a third pass on this one. Not what I was expecting, but yeah. Oh, okay. Someone is knocking the door. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I got some packages from Amazon that needed to be picked. Okay, where are we? Yeah, shoes. That's where I was. Yeah, reality check. Okay, that ain't too bad. I just have to reduce the shoe size because she was wearing a 45 or something like that. Okay, now. I think the upper torso might be too small. Yeah, definitely I see that I'll have to do a third pass on this one. Wait, what are you doing? Thank you. Okay, wait. Let's start that again. The difference in shoe side, oh my god. It's like a clown. Oh Jesus. Wait, what was that? What are you doing? Okay, now we're just going to cover up a little bit of that. That's true. I'm going to use my magic smudgifier. Just sculpt it out instead of drawing it again. Going to look blurry as fuck, but we're definitely going to do a second pass on it, so it doesn't matter that much. More or less. Because the line that I'm seeing of the feet is like more diagonal one, right? So I have to elongate this part. Dun, 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 dun. And okay, let's just do a quick detail of like those here so we can move on into like cleaning it up again. The elbow is a little bit higher than that. And the head also is a little bit higher than that. Yeah, I'm going to draw a stick instead of a sword. It's not important right now. So yeah, she have a giant magic wand. Let's do a little bit of this. Like that, and let's do us a quick third pass, something really quick. This part there on the shoulder part is really confusing actually. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit of my pure ref. I can see actually what's going on. Wait. Damn, bro, I'm hungry. Whoa, whoa. Easy, pal. Mm-hmm. I'm going to downgrade that sword with a stick. Because let's be honest, like, we all saw that sticks were swords when we were kids, so... There you go. That's a nice upgrade. Now you do +5 damage. Where is your sword? I don't know. Dude, imagine. Bro, I saw there's a what's the name of this anime? Fate something, like the same franchise from Fate Stay Night. And I saw a dude that literally made a freaking Excalibur from a branch that he found on the floor. So yeah, that's kind of the same vibe here. So we gotta do some falls now. I'm going to exaggerate this one here. Oh wait, druid slap. Definitely, that's something that a druid will do. Oh, thank you. Dude, I hope I'm not butchering your name, but thanks for subscribing. Karap? Kakap? Thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. I have to move the boot a little bit to the side because it's like if she's like if the leg is way too outside. And I actually, oh wait, before I do that, let me mix the layer before. And then now, yeah, there we go. And I'm going to continue the line of the trousers down to the boot. Yeah, like that. And now it actually feels like the leg is pushing the trouser up, outside. Nah, I'm not going to do the folds. That's detail. Just going to suggest them with like some light lines. That's not a light line. Let's do it like this here. That's it. And then she has some pockets. Oh, cargo hose. Cargo pants. Yeah, the German took over. My girlfriend hates this type of pants with like a lot of pockets. I love it. They're so useful. Like you can put so many things on those type of pockets. I don't get how anyone can go around with like big pockets in the daily basics. Extra flirty. What's flirty? What does that mean? Oh, you mean like loose, like extra loose? Nice. Yeah, same. Oversized clothes is the best. Especially in summer, like oversized clothes in summers is so fresh. Jesus. Let's see. Let's try that again. Opa. Man down! Or cat down! So it's like a circle here. Okay, so it goes like this, then palm, then it stretches out. Oh. It stretches down a bit. And then from there is where I can do the whole thingy here. Shoes. We love shoes. Now what? Let's sculpt it. Oh, other way around. And now Dude, I know it doesn't look perfect, but this is killing me already. Okay, now the problem that we have here is that this leg is too long, or the other one is too... Okay, so the boot here, make it a little bit smaller. The whole boot. Nah, like that. And then we make the other leg a little bit, like we stretch it out. Without the other boot. Okay, that's looking a bit better. Okay, that one is already convincing for me after all the struggle with the shoe, but yeah. Maybe add a little bit of the what's the name of the local value stuff, so we don't leave her like that. Yes, I'm just ignoring you. Thanks, mate. Like, I could make a selection of this, but too lazy for now right now. Lazy for that right now. So we're just going to do it like this, and then we move on. Not too shabby, right? Oh wait, maybe a little bit on the branch. on the druid sword. Yeah, there we go. It's going to make it the same scale as the that's the other one. Okay, let's see what else do we got here. Oh, because if I zoom in, I lose, like, the reason why I don't zoom in that much is because what I used to do is that I would draw like super zoom in on the details and all the stuff, and then when I zoom out, like the whole image was disproportion, or I didn't like the composition, you know, stuff like that you tend to see when the image is like big, when the image is small, sorry, so you can see everything at once. And one of the things that I try one time that I saw a Chinese artist doing is like try to bring the image to the most close to finished state without zooming out too much. So when you zoom out to the details, the image is almost already finished when you are zooming out to add those little details that most of people are not going to see anyways. So yeah, and it helps to keep everything super, like everything there, like proportions and all the stuff. But yeah, but when you zoom in right now at this stage, it's like super messy, but it works from the distance that most people are going to see it, I guess. Dude. Pro tip, guys, don't have cats. Yeah, I get you. Like, my problem was to like I was also focusing too much on the little details when I was doing this type of sketches, and like you definitely want to zoom in at some point, but not at the beginning, or at least not. Like a good way to see it is like only zoom in when the brush is so big that you cannot see what you're doing. Like for example, in the scale that I'm working right now, the brush is not on the way, but if I will do, like, for example, the eyelashes of the eyes of this girl here, I'll have to zoom in until my brush is like this size so I can see the eyelashes, but I will not do this, for example, because I don't need it, because the brush, like, I can see what I'm doing with this size of the brush, right? But if I was drawing here, for example, like, I literally have to zoom in because I don't see what I'm doing. So maybe that helps you. Like, that's the way I tend to approach this, at least. Okay, let's see if we can do, like, what other poses we can do here. So let's try, what should we try now? Something more dynamic, something more like a sitting pose. Yeah, let's try something more, a little bit more complex. Let's see, how about let's see, how about this one? Actually, this one is going to kick my ass so hard. Let's see. Wait, let's see if I can just make a. Wait, what? Why is my... Okay, that's weird. Why is my Windows like... Yeah, I mean, I guess no then. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see how we do this one. So first, let's do that layer with the lines, and I think I'm going to skip the box part of this, like this part. So and down. Shoulder. This is going to... It's actually hard to see through all that clothes. Okay, the line of the shoulder. It's more... Yeah, you want attention, right? I'm drawing now. Cannot give you attention, buddy. Bro, I cannot concentrate when the cat is like, when Luis is here doing his stuff. Yeah, I love you too. And then, let's see, this is going to be the buttocks. Wait, I'm way too high. Like way too high. Okay. This one is tricky because it's forward. So yeah, we have that there. Then this will be more or less the middle of the whole thing. And the face is also like around here. It's doing this, so it's going to be to the side a little bit, and then the line of the shoulder. Let's just put the line of the hair, the head, a little bit upwards like that, just a pinch, and then bam. Now from here comes the leg. And then that's going into here until the toes. Toes going to... Oh my god, I didn't realize I have to draw shoes again. No! Damn it, what have I done? So there's this line here for the knees. And there he goes. Okay, let's do a separate layer also with like that bench thingy. Going to do the square. Just winging quickly the perspective because I don't want to spend too much time on it. Wait, what? Oh. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, and now let's do I mean that works. Why it didn't feel? There we go. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Yeah, I was saying that I was going to do the bench really quick, and here I am. Nah, you know what? I'm not doing the lines for there. Let's do the actual pose now. Up around there. Wait, is that the almost around there? Okay, that's enough. So, pose. So we said we got that leg, so I probably have to pull on the opacity now of this. Okay, airline, handsome looking guy. Oh wait, it's looking more to this side instead of the center, so it's more like bum, 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 bum. Ow. Okay, so something like that. Now the tricky part is going to be this part here. So it's looking what is going on here. I mean, that's the funny part. So because I don't see anything through the glove, I have no idea where that cube is looking for. Like I only see this line here. And I'm seeing a little bit of this side of the arm, so I'm guessing that is almost front, but a little bit tilted to the side here, like something like this. But it's crazy difficult to see that for me right now. Might change the color of this layer so I can see the other. Yeah, green looks accurate. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Press the wrong button again. Actually. There we go, that's nice. Okay. Can I? Yo. Gotcha. Okay, so let's do the blazer here, and then so So since we said that it's looking to this side. Oh, welcome, first of all, but Barry Ryan, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm butchering it. Yeah, like the thing is, I use it like right now. For example, I have the reference on my side, so I actually am not looking down too much compared to when I'm drawing without, because like right now I have the chat on this screen so I can see what you guys are typing and all this stuff, but normally I have my pure ref here on this screen. And the reason why is like I use this tablet for like if it was a second monitor, because I like more, you know, when you draw in a non-screen tablet that you have like, you don't have to look to the tablet, you look to the other screen. Like my laptop screen is here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, so that's my laptop screen, and there we go. So I hate when I'm like this the whole time and then my neck hurts, so I just like looking straight to the monitor. And yeah, and also I don't like that when I'm drawing on the screen like my hand is on the way. For example, if I was drawing this scene on my tablet now, I couldn't see the reference because my hand will be in the middle, and I don't have the problem when I'm drawing like looking at another screen and using it as a second screen. So yeah, normally I would just like put my reference here and then I'll be like, yeah, but I don't know, it's more comfortable for me. I know it's weird as hell, but it's more comfortable for me. It is weird, I know. Forgot to draw the arms, like the second arm here. So shoulder. Ooh. And then it touches the knee here. So a cylinder for that. Interesting is a nice way to put it. You can say it's weird, I don't care. And my old setup was even more weird than this, because I used to draw with my right hand on the mouse and the left hand on the pen because I'm left-handed. Like right now, until yesterday, I was doing that, and like a friend told me that I could use the right hand, just push the keyboard to the side and then just try. But now I'm like all my muscle memory from like painting with the mouse and the pen on the like each on different hand. Now I have to erase that and then like get used to using the right hand for like shortcuts and stuff like that. So I did the leg way too closer to the... And the head is also super big. is actually more front than the other side. Then we got the neck here. Like that, and then we got the arm, first arm here. Yeah, hands and shoes, one on the side of the other. My dream came true. Why did I pick up this reference? That's right, because I'm a masochist. We like the challenge. And then the other cylinder is going to be here. Then I have to draw a sphere for the buttocks. Now the shoe. There we go. And the other shoe. Okay, that's one hand. That here is the other hand. That's one leg, which goes in this direction. And then that's one leg that goes in this direction. And that's the bottom part. Okay, I think that's enough information to make like a cleaner version of that. Let's see, this layer I can turn it off already. Okay. What the hell is that nose? Yeah, muscle memory right there. I was like, where's the keyboard? Yeah, that's too hard. Right, I love this tool so much. It's one of those tools that if I don't have it anymore, it's going to make my process so slow and uncomfortable. I'll figure out that hair later. Uh, nee. Yeah, so far that's enough, but I'm going to reduce the size a little bit. There we go. Hello, Michael. I am from Cuba. I'm not in Cuba though. I'm in my apartment. Yeah, that's going to stay like that. Should probably drop the flow a little bit because my color is too strong right now. It's actually looking weird. Yeah, again, we'll do that later. coming from behind. In that shoulder trapezium. Coming from behind, then we have the shoulder pad here. Dude, the face is annoying me so much. Nice. I'm really surprised that the YouTube is actually recommending live streams, especially since I don't do a lot of them. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. It's really appreciate it. And I hope you have a nice staying here on the channel. It's a matter of time. Like I already did. Like I'm in that mental piece already. Like every time that I'm drawing something new, that I know if I put enough time on it, it's going to look decent. So that's why I don't tend to stress out too much. But yeah, a lot of, like you said, feminine features. What's bothering me, I know what it is, but I have to fix it. It's like the orientation of the head, like the whole perspective of the head is what's bothering me. And I have to flip the canvas for that. But I want to draw the whole like body thing first before I jump into doing more specific things, like just focusing on the face or stuff like that. And then you have like something here, so much clothing. I have like this kind of belt here. And then the only thing that goes on top of that is like that piece of clothes of the shirt itself. And boom, bada bing, bada boom. Oh damn, too long of a. Okay, that happened. The microphone is a little bit too close to me. But I don't have enough space on the wall for that. Hey, 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 look who's here. How are you doing? Neya. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a really dope artist on the chat right now. Make sure to follow her. Actually, I'm going to leave her socials there because she deserved that. So, make sure, guys, to check this amazing art account from my friend Neya there. You'll be surprised. I was about to start drawing and I see you posting something on YouTube I didn't expect it was alive. It was a pleasure surprise. Thank you, thank you. The grinding never stops. Woo! Oh, fuck. I pressed again the BRB. Sorry about that. Why does that happen though? Thanks for the subscription. Really appreciate you, man. Where do I see my the people that are in chat right now? There you go. Okay, white targets. Nah, you're welcome. You pretty much deserve it, my friend. Right? Right. Told you. Thought you would not be disappointed. It's pretty nice work indeed. Okay, let's see what we got here on this handy. Gotta zoom in a little bit for that. So we got a thumb poking out of the hand. Like this, then we got the thumb part of the thumb. And then I'm gonna delete this part. Dude, I'm starving. After this one, I'm going to make a break. Because I'm hungry. And here all the fingers are united. That's a weird hand, but you know how it goes. All hands are weird, or all hands are equally weird. I am practicing some... Oh, god damn it. Every time that I press B, it goes to the BRB screen. So, yeah, I'm doing bodies. Like here, I can show you... Oh, I can show you the previous ones. Can you work Photoshop? So, these are the two previous ones that I did for these ones. But I'm going to take more time on this last one because they have more perspective and stuff, and I actually want to make it look cool. And after this, I'm going to jump into this, because I haven't shown you, by the way. I'm going to jump into the drawing that you saw that I was doing. But yeah, like this is a drawing. Do you remember the horror game drawing that I was doing the film? I still have to add the hand that you told me. You know, holding her face. But yeah, like the bodies have like more structure now, and I love the details of the socks. But yeah, it's still a long way to go, but it's going there. It's going there. And yeah, after I finish like with this warm up, I'm going to eat something, and then I'm going to keep drawing this one. That's the plan for today. What about you? What are you going to work on? Nice. That sounds like a plan. The grinding never stops, right? Spending the whole afternoon rendering. I know, bro. I feel you. I feel you there. It's the part that takes the most time. I like adding details, I gotta be honest. Okay, let's see, because this is looking troublesome. What's the big deal here? Okay, so head have to be smaller. That means rest of the body is going to be higher. Like that. The shoes have to be a little bit down. Damn it, I broke the hand. Oh wait, anyways. That gives me the size of the leg. I have to be rise up to almost shoulder level. Thanks for the subscribe, Sakani. And I turn it into black and white. So something like that. Now let's put the other leg here as well. So the knee will probably be somewhere here. That means I'll have to draw the rest of the leg like that. Poof. Then the shoe stuff is going to be there. Of course, the shoe have to be reworked later, as always. But hey, it's a start. So proportions are getting there. That's nice. And then like the outside of that fold is going to be like there. Okay, that's looking decent so far. Not good, but decent. At least proportion wise we're getting there. That's good. So we do this part here of the butt, and the head is a little bit compute this. Can see it. And then the shoes are a little bit more to the side. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, let's do the third pass now. Dude, I still don't get used to the shortcuts. I still have to look at the keyboard the whole time. Hey. I feel like it's faster, but yeah. That's the selection on them. What the hell? I'm filming.
Was?
I'm filming. That's was.
Fragen, ob wir einkaufen gehen möchten.
Give me halbe Stunde ungefähr.
Dann gehe ich auch nicht mehr raus.
Ich kann nicht hier sitzen. Eine halbe Stunde.
Aber ich bin schon ready to go out.
Halbe Stunde.
Nein, das ist urlange Schlaf. Okay, du isst.
Aber das müssen wir angucken.
Ich weiß es nicht.
Nein, I didn't. Yet.
Hallo, Schatz. Ja, ich gehe schon.
Alles gut? Sag nur Bescheid. Thank you. Nee. Okay, guys, I'll stop it here because I have to do some chores, basically. So, thanks for stopping by, and I'll try to do more often like this type of stuff because it's really fun just studying in public, and it helps with the, what I said, like with decreasing that fear of failure in public, which I did a lot of time here, especially with the shoes. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this type of stuff. I'm going to finish this one off the screen, and then I'm going to upload it to social media if you're interested on seeing that. Probably on Instagram, or here also in the community tab from YouTube. But yeah, really fun, and I cannot wait to do the next one. I'll see you guys then in the next time.